work to your level. If it is driver, you will be conveying goods from Biafra land, maybe to Cameroon, to Ambazonia, to countries. You can be taking, you can work in the factory from morning till night and earn your salary. These are the benefits that will pump out. Immediately Biafra is being restored. But they are suppressing you. Out of frustration, out of foolishness, out of bad influence, you submit yourself in a money. These are the things we need to understand. The reason why you are doing that thing is because of this wickedness of the wicked upon us, as they use the politicians. As they use the politicians to put it. Look at what is happening in Kebbi State. Instead of them to take this military that have been stationed each place in our land to this Kebbi State where Abubakar Malami come from, put them there. No. Rather, they give them uniform over that place. They gave them uniform and they are standing on the road. Look at the news here. The news said they were standing there conducting stop and search. People may be coming, they say pass, pass. People thinking that it is soldier. Until these particular people came, 18-seater bus, they say yes, the number of people we are looking for has come. And all of them were kidnapped. All of them were kidnapped in Kebbi State. Let's finish the two or three sentences there. Immediately they stopped. Some of the gunmen rushed out from the bush. Then they knew they are not military people, and the driver and one of the passengers ran out. They left on Tuesday, and the next day I was calling her number and no one picked until the driver picked and told us they were attacked by kidnappers. Immediately they stopped them. They now see the real Al-Shabaab in their attire, that this one is just a camouflage to trick you down, and they came out and they kidnapped all of them. This lady were kidnapped because they are still serving one Nigeria. One Nigeria will destroy you, my dear sister. One Nigeria will destroy you, my dear brother. One Nigeria can never make a future for you. As you continue to hear our voice, hate Nigeria before Nigeria will hate you. Are you listening to me? Hate Nigeria before Nigeria will hate you. Or destroy Nigeria before Nigeria will destroy you. Nothing good will ever come out of Nigeria again. Nigeria is like that creature that eats kids. It will just eat whatever it produces. Whatever it gave birth to. That is what Nigeria is. There are creatures that are like that. When they give birth to their young ones, they eat it to survive again. This is what the zoo is. That is why you see 70 years, 65, 70, 80 years, somebody still in the office. He has been in the office for the past 40 years. And nothing good has ever come out from his administration. All these years he has been serving. Nothing good has ever come out of it. Nothing good. Nothing good. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television. He's the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. You must know that. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We must continue. Let's take our press release. Let's see IPOB press release. We commend all those who played a role in ensuring our leader was brought to court today. We demand his unconditional release, IPOB. This is from our press release. And listen, if you have not gone through it or you pay attention for one or two analyses. The global family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by our prophet and great liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to commend all the honorable men and women including renowned groups in the world who lent their voice in advising federal government and the Department of State Service, DSS, to produce our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today in Abuja court. Those who played a role in producing our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today in court have done Nigeria and DSS some great service. Thank God they listened to wise counsel and did not fail to produce our leader in court today. Now that he appears in court today and the Biafrans can confirm that he is alive, Nigeria must do the needful and release him unconditionally. This is where we stand now. Zoological Republic must release our leader unconditionally. They must. It's a question of must. They must. That is the next stage. The first stage is his appearance and the court, which they have obeyed. But I'm telling you, don't allow it to water your spirit down, because I know these people, they are ancient serpents. Very good in trickish. They will trick you. The next step is unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Hamadike one of Biafra land, Nwachineke. He must be released and return back to wherever they kidnap him, and that our business with them will stop. Then we will be hitting them for Biafra restoration. Very, very important. It is not people like us who will water their spirit down. It's impossible. It's impossible, because the spirit that is pushing us in what we are doing is the spirit of 67 to 70. They have not rest. They are still pushing. So you can't water us down. Unconditional release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the next step, and it must surely be accomplished. Very, very important. Very, very important. Brother, we will fight anyhow. But you know how chinchi bite you. If you allow chinchi to enter your bed, in those days when we are in the village, bed bugs, if they mistakenly enter your bed, you can't sleep again. We must activate all these natural elements. The way they work, that is how we will be working. We will be disturbing this zoological republic until, just as our leader prophesied, that we will do what we will do to them until they say, take your people and do what? And go. We'll be hitting them. Unconditional release. Let's continue. We commend Biafrans and friends of Biafrans for showing solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in today's sit at home. We appreciate your cooperation and support for this noble project, which God Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama has destined us to pursue, and we must come out victoriously. Sacrificing one day to show solidarity for our leader who has sacrificed so much for us all is not too much, of which one day is nothing. So you don't expect anybody to come to praise you. What you are doing is for yourself, for your own good. Because that I hear that you're buying and selling, you can say 30 years. One is after even kabu. You can do that business for the next 25 years. You can't even build one 5-room bedroom. It's possible. But if the economy is okay, fix it in order. You can go and buy house and take loan from government, from mortgage bank, and put into your business and be transacting. The profit will be coming and you'll be paying back gradually. This thing is just how it's happening in all these developed countries. You see, you come to a place like Singapore, you come to South Korea, you come to Hong Kong, or you see new cars. You see small children driving new cars, latest model. All those cars you see on the road, some of them, they have not even paid up to 15% of the money. The person will pay it, maybe keep on paying for the hard car. In the next 10 years, he's still paying. But he's driving the latest model car. As he's working, he's paying back. But look at you. You are a civil servant. You have served for 30 years. You don't even have house. You don't have house. Your children didn't go to school very well. Or maybe it's just government school they manage. You did not drive one car in your life, but you have served government for the past 25 years. You see? But it cannot happen in a good environment, in a stable environment. As you are being employed, they give you car, give you loan, give you everything. Then it will make you to focus on your job. You don't need to joke. All you need is to be working every day, and they will be taking it from your salary. Before you retire, you may see yourself having 2 or 3 houses. You may see yourself you have used about 10 powerful cars in your life. But look at you have served for the past 30 years. Nothing. So when we say sit at home one day, don't expect yourself to be overpraised. It's for your own good, because this is what we want to bring into Biafra land. The kingdom of God here on earth. So that you see what civilization is all about. So it's a sacrifice everybody have to pay. Don't wait for somebody to come and give you a bottle of beer and clap hand for you, say you be market union chairman, whatever, you people corporate and whatever. Don't put yourself towards that level. Even if somebody thanking you, as I'm doing this thing, don't come and thank me, because I know that I'm helping myself. If I don't do it, AK Lom Nando. So I have to do it. You need to have this understanding, because most of us sometimes we relax and try to be God, and you want yourself to be overpraised because you have done 1 or 2 things. And that is why the enemy will come in and be scattering us. But despite that, the DOS is thanking you for doing what? For sitting at home, for cooperating, and to get ready for another one, because we have not yet restored Biafra, because Onyendu have not been released, because this is an ancient serpent. You need to hit them before they will listen to you. Very, very important. Let's continue. We also thank Dr. Bruce Payne, the IPOB-led council in USA, for taking much of his time to come to Abuja and solidarize with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We also appreciate our team of lawyers in Nigeria, especially Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Barrister Lloyd McCall, and other lawyers who appeared in court today for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The DOS are thanking these people for what they did, and Imanase Kele Onyakede na nkogwara gwomegini ogwotozo ikene dike na nkomere momekwegini omekwozo. So we're thanking them so that they will do more. Our immense thanks also go to the former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwemeka Ezife Okwadike Ibuku, Chief Godi Uwazurike, and others who showed solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today in Abuja. We will not fail to appreciate Medium for their tireless effort in giving publicity to the trial despite the intimidations from the security agents. We appreciate and commend all IPOB family members at home and in diaspora for their continued loyalty and commitment to our struggle for freedom. We shall continue to press on until we restore Biafra. They are not thanking you so that you go and relax. You guys say, no, they listen to what Powerful put here. So that we shall continue to press on until Biafra is restored. That is why they are thanking you, so that you and I, you have to continue to do the needful. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime to deserve persecution by the federal government. That is openly honobobbing with real terrorists and the Fulani bandits, but crushing peaceful agitators. We demand unconditional release of our leader. He should not be in detention while real terrorists and the mass murderers are parading freely on the streets. Nigerian government should prepare a date for referendum on Biafra for people to decide where to stay, either in Biafra or zoological. I don't think anybody will ever vote for, unless an idiot will ever vote to stay in Nigeria. Those who want to sabotage Biafra freedom should wait for referendum date. IPOB demand nothing other than unconditional release of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and a date for Biafra referendum. We are not interested in any dialogue unless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is released before we can sit with anybody for discussion. Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. We are not ready for any negotiation, any other thing, this, that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out before you talk of negotiation. Then, before we now think of the terms of the negotiation and all those things, any other thing is nonsense. Very, very important. This one is coming from IPOB press release of yesterday court case. Yesterday being 21st of October 2022. Today is 22nd. So it's a live broadcast I'm giving to you. It's a live broadcast, 22nd of October 2022. The press release came out yesterday, immediately after the court case. So I am using it to analyze in our broadcast for us to understand, and as well to see the good work the DOS are doing to make sure that you and I are free. Very, very important. We can see how wisdom operates. You can see how wisdom operates. You must see the wisdom in the DOS and how they put things and channel it, and it works perfectly. Everything is step by step. The first step, most of us are so confused, so worried, even when they tell you the truth that our leader is there. Some people were giving you fake news and whatever. You remember those fake news? Even to the extent I had a voice that they sent to me. That one says he's a man of God that they have confirmed. They put 5G in his body. It was intercepted in India, in China, in Katangura, in this place. And some of you were able to buy those things. DSS was the one releasing those things because they don't want to go towards this level. They want something they will use to stop us, and they are using you. But you see the DOS in their wisdom. In their wisdom, they insisted. They tell you what is needed. Now at least you can come down to focus on the main event. But if they want you to trust and focus on the main event, you will capitalize on the nonsense that somebody who is working with the DSS has given to you. These people work with everything. They have their own pastors and prophets. But they have their own imam and whatever. Anyone you want to use, they will use them. They are the one, the little misunderstanding we have within IPOB, they are the one engineering it. You don't know. They will understand you that your brain is gullible, and they will go through somebody to come and pass information. And your ego will go up. You say, I got the information, I got the intel. Intel, that is the one that is right of God that they have confirmed. Is telling me they put nonsense and when in his body. This is DSS telling you the story. DSS is the one. So that all those problems you are causing in IPOB, you have to stop it and listen. You see the wisdom of the DOS and you see how it's working. That is why you must respect this man. You must respect them. You must respect the DOS. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You must respect them. It's not just coming and talking on social media, talking. There are people with wisdom in their own as God gave it to them. They work things very powerfully, uproot the taproots of a tree and allow that tree to hang there. Just 1 or 2 rainfall that will come with wind, the so-called Iroko will just fall. You don't know. And these are the kind of people we have in DOS. Very, very intelligent. You must, brother, you must listen to them. I'm telling you the gospel truth. It's very, very important. You see how everything will work out this time now. Just continue to follow. So coming to the reaction, let's come to the reaction of yesterday's event. As we have read the press release of IPOB. Number one is that this man that went to Lagos for his campaign, whereby he wanted to rule Anambra State. He could not campaign in Anambra. The man now moved to Lagos. After all his shenanigans in Lagos, the next thing we saw was to go and file suit in court so that he would go and see our leader. From that one now, we now see, as we saw him yesterday, he want to enter a whole senator of the Federal Republic of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. They did not allow him, even though he has a suit. He filed a suit in the court there, they still don't allow him. And there is an utterance he uttered when in one of his clips. He said, if it is somebody from the north, will they do him that thing? If they hear this thing now, Because we know that he's a slave. The young man is a slave. Forget about all those things. He's a slave. So I don't know how that word just popped out of his mouth. But the thing is that he was humiliated. Because let's say if it is one senator, Yerima or whatever, that come to that court that they say he want to walk in, they will open way for him. They will open way for him and he will walk. Brothers, these are the things to tell you that we don't have leaders. These people you see parading themselves these are slaves. You are better than them, I tell you. Fulani fears you. You that are listening, you Nwachineke. Fulani is afraid of you than these people. I tell you the gospel truth. Fulani is more afraid of you than them. He was there, they humiliate him. They humiliate him. He didn't enter. He couldn't. And the essence of all these things he's doing is because of November 6. Because of November 6 in Anambra State. That's why you see the young man doing all this. Tomorrow night he will come and tell you that I am one of those people who visited him and we agitated for him to come out. That is what you tell it. That tell me one investment there that Igbo people in your own land. At least as a rich man, you come from Nnewi. You would have somebody who said in his WhatsApp voice note, you would have constructed one ultra-modern structure or ultra-modern market, even in your village, and let people be going there. Let's say, gather the tax, government pay you, you take some and give to government. With all this, you're billionaires, nothing. Fulani knows that these people are nobody, and that is why they always humiliate them openly. They will humiliate them. Brother, the essence of this thing is for us not to put hope in these people. They are just there for their own interest and the interest of the slave master. That's all. And that is why they will be humiliated at all times. The young man was humiliated. Even at the end of the day, when everything has finished, I think he wants to use the opportunity to address some certain people. And our brothers were shouting for him. Onye to vote or gabu gwausa. Onye to vote or gabu gwausa. Onye to vote or ga. And the young man was there at the time. They just say, people got the Uzudia or go another place. These people are nobody, brother. They are. Look at them now. Look at them at the Federal High Court there. They could not allow them to enter. Couldn't allow them. Another one is Okwadike. Okwadike was there also. In his interview, Okwadike said that he was allowed to enter. But because they did not allow him to enter with his own people, so he decided not to enter at all. He don't want to accept that kind of offer because they're supposed to allow. This is like Igbo something. Why won't you allow Igbo people to go there? For me, if that is true, as Okwadike said in his interview, that he was allowed to enter in one of the clips I watched, but because they don't allow other Igbo traditional rulers that he came with and the delegates of Ohaneze Ndigbo that accompanied him, if that is the reason, I think he played a good role there. But we know that all of them are still one Nigeria. It's all this new Nigeria something, whatever, which we are not interested. Let them not buy our mind to that level. We understand. Because most of all this Gana is because of November 6th of Anambra election. We must understand these people. Because after this November 6th, if they finally install one puppet there, one criminal there, that's all. They will just be doing to us whatever they wish. But we are not afraid of them, but we are trying to let them to know that we know what is in their mind. Very, very important. So Okwadike was just there telling how they did not allow Igbo prominent people, Ohaneze Ndigbo delegates, both Ohaneze Ndigbo lawyers, all of them were bounced back on the gates. And the lawyers were speaking grammar. You have been speaking grammar all these years. It's not helping. As if you don't know the zoo. As if you don't know the zoo. These are the reason why people should stop all this thing and face the real fact. As a lawyer, what you'll be doing, say you need referendum. You can go through the legal way. You may not talk the way I talk. You say that the structure is not good. You put it in your legal thing that they need to readdress things. You insist on it and be consistent in that statement. Look at you now as a lawyer. Those of you who were the delegates of Ohaneze and the Ohaneze group, they did not allow you. This is Igbo issue. Igbo issue. They did not allow you to enter. Under normal circumstances, it is Igbo people that are supposed to be there. Then maybe before they start accepting the other people that will sit to watch, to observe the court, it should be Igbo people. it should be Igbo people that should be there. Then there are other people, they'll be considering them. But look at, they did not allow you to enter. This is not the first time. And it's not going to be the last time. They'll continue to do it because they know that you people are nobody. Like some of these people now, they know that they are slaves. They are beggars. They have come to their table to beg, to pick for crumbs that fall. So you are nobody. It's just like if you are a beggar, each time you are begging and begging. The person, how can you challenge somebody who you are begging something from? You may not challenge him. You may not have that power. That is exactly what is happening to these people. They were there and they did not allow them to enter. And they gave them chair and they were sitting outside. And some lawyers were vibrating the same thing they vibrate last case on 26th of July. The same way they vibrated, the same way they are vibrating, they vibrated yesterday. And the same way they are going to vibrate. What are they going to do? Nothing. But if they know you as one of the radical lawyer who is hitting the area they don't want, not putting Nigeria, you'll be talking about the disintegration of dislodging Nigeria using your legal technicalities, legal terms. They say something like you use all this restructuring, referendum and all those things. You stand on it day and night as a group of lawyers. They will respect you. They will respect you. But apart from that, the same thing you will be talking and Nigeria will carry on with their business. The politicians will carry on with their business. They love it when people are lamenting and complaining, but they are not violent. Nigerian government like it so much. Why NSAS was that is because when our leader came in and give more insight, tell them that if you can hold this protest for 30 days, that the international community will come in. Because they wanted to go down, their spirit was going down, our leader was pushing them. Immediately they now understand that if this thing is true, they use the military to blow them off. And that is how NSAS come to an end. So this kind of people, they want you just to, we have registered an appeal to the court and we bring the federal government to book. Although they love it, they know that those things cannot do anything. It can't do anything to them. But when you are radical, when you are serious, they will look for you and they will get ready. And that is the only way problem could be stopped. So, Ezi Felkwadike and the Ezi and whoever the delegates that yesterday were humiliated with the lawyers that came there. It was a pure humiliation. If you stop a lawyer from getting into court, it's just like stopping a pastor from entering church, because that is his place, or businessman from entering into market. I don't know, lawyers this shouldn't have been happened for 1 minute. Lawyer not to enter court, talk less of other people. So this is what happened. This is what happened. Igbo lawyers, they did not allow them to enter. Igbo delegates sent by Ohanes and Igbo, they did not allow them to enter in a case that related to the Igbos or Biafrans mostly. Very, very important. Very, very important. Then also on that court issue, we saw what happened. Our dear brother Showore was there. Showore was there, but he was attacked by bandits. Do you know that bandits came in that on that cult premises very early? They came, they removed his cap. The young man was wearing they put in an Igbo attire cap, and the Fulani bandit came and they removed the cap. And while they removed the cap, the DSS men that were there with armed refused to arrest them. They refused. It was as a result of the persuasion of the press people, say arrest him now. They refused for some minutes. The people want even to run away before some good ones among them was the one who take that decision. But the Al-Shabaab, the repentant and the radicalized bandits that were inside the police uniform there, refused to do the needful because they know that now them the same thing. They were there to attack Showore. They were there. We saw them. You saw the clips. So these are the things that happens on yesterday's event. These are the things that happens on yesterday's event. These are the things we have for us, and we will now open our line for call because we were not on air yesterday. Really apology for that because of one or two issues. But today we'll open the line, and you can call in to any of the studio line in the next 5 minutes. You can start calling in the next 5 minutes, and we will now take your calls and interaction. We may not do the Hausa analysis this moment, but let's see the reaction of our people. How do you feel? What do you observe? What do you think? Do you have any suggestion that is positive and all those things? You can as well call in with the studio line. The studio line is +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, or you can get us +614 818 70925, +614 818 70925, +614 818 70925. Any of this line you call, you will have access to us, and your call will be taken. But please, you must call in the next 5 minutes. If you are calling now, you won't get. You have to give me 5 minutes to rearrange one or two things before you call. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television. He is the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this beautiful broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke.
by me. There is nothing they will do to me, not today, not tomorrow, that will make me to abandon Biafra. Is impossible. When we started to remember our heroes, but they keep forgetting one simple thing, that the foundations of IPOB was anchored on the promise of Chukwokika Biama. Yes. That this very noble family, this very great movement by any human being. It is the handiwork of Chukwokika Biama, and that is why we remain indestructible. That is why we remain indivisible. That is why nobody, no matter who you are, can dent our resolve and our determination to restore Biafra in this life. Okay, Zipazo, Willie Obiano, Dave Omahi, Ifani Ugwani, every leader you have had until the coming of IPOB, anybody who's ever stood up to proclaim the defense of our people, we are planted there by the Fulani North. But you wouldn't know. That is why when they close down Iguacha Seaport, they will not speak. That is why when they close Enugu Airport, you don't hear anybody saying anything. That is why Calabar Seaport is not functioning. That is why Warri Seaport is not opened. That is why we are being forced to travel abroad. That is why no industries are opened in our land. Because they have an agenda. They have a plan. They want to depopulate our land. They want to demoralize us. They want to decimate us. They want to render us hopeless and useless.
God forbid. Abomination forever.
But IPOB said no. Chukwokika Biama that set up IPOB said no. And that is why we must remain resolute and determined. That is why we must not falter. Yes. Doubt nor allow our resolve to be undermined. Yes. We must remain resolute. Yes. We must remain determined. Yes. Because one thing is certain. As night follows day, so shall Biafra be restored. Yes. Therefore I say unto all of you gathered here today, that the forces fighting IPOB is many. Those that want us to fail are more powerful than we are. They are more resourceful than we are. They have more money than we do. And they are determined to keep us as their slaves. But it will never happen. Those chains of bondage and of slavery has been broken by IPOB.
Forever.
That is why Biafra will come. And that is why the events happening here today in Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America, we will all sit back home to talk about it. Yes. We will all sit in the land of Biafra to talk about days like this. Yes. We shall sit in the land of Biafra to tell our children what we passed through. Because the doubting Thomases will come. You know, for the name hand, there was a 3 hand
I guess the plenty for very soon.
They will never stop fighting us. And as long as we remain determined and focused, there is no way they will ever succeed.
Never.
If you stop now agitating for Biafra, those who left back home will die.
Yes. Never. Truth.
I know you have not come with your pen and paper because I'm not on air.
We do.
I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. If you stop what you're doing, our people will die.
Yes. You are right.
Because when it starts happening, I will tell you on the 30th of May 2019 at Martin Luther King Jr. Center in Atlanta, I told you so.
Yes.
If you stop now, your children will never go home.
God forbid.
If you stop now, the effort and the sacrifice of our dead will be in vain. For their sake, we will restore Biafra. Yes. For their sake, Biafra will stand in Africa. Yes. For the sake of the dead, we will build a civilization to surpass every other civilization in Africa. Yes. And that is what our enemies are afraid of.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially the British, Europeans, all of them.
Because they don't want a black man to do that thing that is the exclusive preserve of the white man.
Yes.
But we are not afraid of competition, are we?
Never, never.
We are not seeking for Biafra that we may lord it over anybody else. No. We are not seeking for Biafra to enslave any other person.
Never.
We are not looking for Biafra
never
for the sake of it. We are looking for Biafra because it is the promise of God himself in heaven.
Yes. Truth is life. That's where you from.
Nobody conquered us until the British came.
Yes.
And it is not that the British conquered Biafra.
Never.
Chukwokika Biama wanted to teach us a lesson that we may return to him in truth and in every honesty. That his will may be done upon our lives. We failed in 1970 because that very foundation of divinity was missing. That's all. And Elohim said, I will take you up to the mountain. I will show you that very precious land of Biafra. Through our leader that we remember today, the very people's general himself, that wherever, because we are certain that he is in heaven, on the right hand side of God himself. Some of you don't know what he did, but we know, and we will always honor him.
Forever.
As they say, what we do in life echo in history. What Ojukwu has accomplished in life will be remembered forever and ever. I say unto all of you today, you will go back to your various states, to your various cities, to your various towns. You will tell them that IPOB has come to stay. That IPOB, by the grace of God in heaven, will restore Biafra. That this same IPOB, persecuted and maligned, castigated and propagated against, that this very movement ordained in heaven for the purposes of liberation of Biafra land shall accomplish its mandate. That is why you are all here. Nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, I ask the Almighty in heaven, Chineke nanke prumihenine. Onye ndị gboo na-etu ebighị ebi because you have no beginning and you have no end. Onye di omimi we karịa nghọta nke mmadụ dị ndụ. Onye ndị mmụọ ozi na-akpụ isi ala nye. Ọbụla dị ndị okenye ọrụ abụọ na anọ na-atụ mkpọ ọlaedo na-asị na ịdị nsọ Chineke. Na nsọ ka Jehova dị. Therefore, this very solemn assembly to remember those that fought and died for us all over the world, starting from Japan in the east and will end in Los Angeles, California, later on today. That their spirit, oh Heavenly Father, may be accepted unto heaven because they died fighting for a noble cause. They died doing that which you compelled them to do. And because of their sacrifice, because of their pain, because of our loss upon their lives, oh Heavenly Father, so will Biafra be restored, not to the glory of man, but to the glory of
Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television and the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me today, 22nd of October 2021, the servant of the Most High, the servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We just lost control. I don't know what happened. The system just suddenly went off completely. Everything was just off. Even my recording was just wiped off completely. I don't really know whether it's an attack or whatever. It just went off. I have to start afresh. I'm about to receive call. I saw 1 or 2 calls were coming in when this thing happened. But it's okay. The lines are open right now. If you are hearing me, if you are listening, if you're still a side patient, you can still call in to the studio line, plus 183-263-73499, plus 183-263-73499, plus 183-263-73499, or plus 614-818-70925, plus 614-818-70925, plus 614-818-70925. Call on the line. Can you hear me? You are our first caller for the day.
Yes, Chairman. Nwachineke, thank you very much this morning or this afternoon. I want to appreciate your good work. And also, I want to appreciate DOS. They have strike again. And they are very, very, it's a great job, you know. I really appreciate them. And I want to encourage them to never mind what the media blah blahs are blabbing everywhere. They should continue the great job they're doing for Biafrans. We only have them. Biafrans all over the world trusted them. What about the few less than 0% individuals that are making noise? We have more than 100 countries in the world that trusted DOS, and they are the only one our leader installed. Let's stop Biafra. We are with them. Then Nwachineke, let me go ahead to Lord Travis that went on yesterday. And according to analysis, it was fantastic. And I also want to add my voice to the useless charade they did yesterday as a kangaroo in their kangaroo court. You see, what we are talking about here is they are not doing us any favor. The cabals in Asorok, DSS, British government, they are not doing us favor by bringing our leader to the court yesterday. It's our leader's right to be in the court. And they are not also going to do us favor by releasing our leader because he did nothing to be in the custody of DSS. We are marching ahead, and if they have to do themselves a favor, they must make sure that our leader is out on November 10th. That is the only thing. That is the only solution to the issues. So they cannot just be there playing themselves. It's impossible for a leader to continue being there. Nigeria is going down, or Zoo is going down in a moment from now if they still keep our leader in their custody because he don't deserve to be there. Also, one other charade that went on yesterday regarding the Andover and his skills. It's a signal, it's a message to all Igbo politicians, those talking about Anambra and all the stuff, that if they do not allow you to attend a common court or a court this thing yesterday, then you think they will allow you to be president of Nigeria in your 21 million years. It's impossible. I don't know how else this message can be sent to these people. They will understand. They do not allow you to a whole senator and all the guys, all the great men of Igbo extraction, and you still think that Nigeria is part of you. No, they are telling us in a clear language, we are not part of this system, and we must, with boldness, and with our own nation. That is Biafra. Also, Nwachineke, for them that are claiming that I want to speak to Biafrans all over the world, that if there's no election in Anambra State, they will declare state of emergency and all the rest and all the stuff. No, I heard you say that if you wake up in the morning, you should be aggressive and angry. You get angry because you got no job. You get angry because the millions of money coming in your land every day, somebody is taking it to Abuja. Somebody is taking it to the Western world to buy condominium. You get angry because you don't have a job. And that will motivate you to do something for your country. Remember Afghanistan. There are less than 2,000 Taliban. But America sent more than 10,000 soldiers for 20 years. And yet, these less than 2,000 members of Taliban group took over the government in less than no time. So how much more when more than 10 million Biafrans come home to fight this battle, then Nigeria will be a forgotten story forever. So we are not teaching. They did not do any favor to us by bringing our leader to court. We want him out. That is the cry. And if these so-called politicians and all these challenging themselves as the leaders of Igbo extraction, if they know anything at all, they should have called people, come. Let's talk. What is the issue? What do you want? We want our leader out. Then go and bring him out. We talk about other things. This is a very simple message. Then I also want to talk to Britain and the Obama group, who said Nigeria is indivisible. Their cooperation in Nigeria, we are not letting it go. Their oil region in Nigeria, and the America said, or those people that have said that don't have anything to do with Africa or black nation, they will respond when the time comes. Because they are still getting their billions in Nigeria. They are taking cheap money, free money from our land every day, and they don't have anything to do with Africa. Even 1 million people die, it's not their business. No problem. They should be waiting. Time is coming when their cooperation will be shut down, and they will know that we are ready for our Biafra. Also, there are somebody, he forgot Nwachineke, Erogene says something that the same group or terrorist group that wants to coup his government, that want to take over his government, they are in Nigeria now. They have been operating in Nigeria, and he was also advising his own legal terrorist president or impostor that he should be aware. Aware of what? The difference between the legal terrorists and illegal terrorists is because one is standing as a president of a country, killing everybody legally, and one is in the bush, killing people illegally. So now every Nigerian should be aware, all the ethnic groups should be aware that we have been surrounded. It's time for us to wake up. And after the 10th of November, if we did not wake up, maybe we have resolved and signed dead signature. We have resolved and signed our end on this life, because that will be the end of it at the end of the day. Nwachineke, thank you so much. Let me not take much of your time so that I can allow other people to talk. We talk about NYC here. Somebody will leave his child to go to the north to do useless NYC, and they are killing our people there every day, and the people will not advise their parents, their children, not to go to the north. How else can something be done to us before we learn Igbo? We should wake up. How can you go to the north? They send their own children to the south, and they go there and kill all of you, kidnap all of you. It's time for us, all of us, to wake up and fight this battle one time and win it one time and have our own golden nation. Nwachineke, thank you for giving the opportunity this morning. God bless you as you continue the good job. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, dear brother. Thank you very much. Thank you for that wonderful one. Let's take this call. Must be Onye Dede. Onye Dede, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me, Nwachineke?
Live and clear. Make sure your background is radio. The radio is not coming from there because I can hear something like that.
This is Onyedede. I'm calling you from my location. Good morning, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, lovers of freedom. It's yet a brand new day, and it is marvelous in our eyes, the works of Chukwuka. Yesterday was a sign of victory. Nigerian government with the politicians in Biafra land, they think that we are joking. Although Okezipazu said it himself, he thought that IPOB was joking, but I have come to know that IPOB is not joking. It's a good thing that we saw our leader yesterday in court, and it's okay, doing fine. At least that have relieved worries in our hearts, in our lives. But that's not the only thing we want. That was the first step. They have given the first step. The next step now is to release our leader, even before the 10th of November. They are warming up. They know that election is coming on 6th of November, and they want to have the election. But we will make sure that will not happen. There won't be any election in Biafra land anymore. In fact, we don't want them anymore. We have given them, we have shown, we have make our stand straight, and we are not going back. So many people that are talking rubbish today, they have seen the good work of DOS. People, we are mounting foolish pressure on our DOS. But whereas our DOS are doing their job. Even the people who didn't know how IPOB started, they started ranting on Facebook, talking trash. One thing I love about IPOB, we will allow people to talk whatever they want to do. Then we will do what is in our mind. And since IPOB have started, we have never made any mistake. All we do is to win. And we will keep on winning until Biafra is restored. People should respect themselves over our DOS. They know what they are doing. When they say that we will have sit at home only when our leader is going to court. Yesterday, everybody have seen the benefits of that. We have seen it, and that shows that DOS knows what they are doing. If DOS knows what they are doing, it means our leader is progressing. But people should exercise patience in some certain things in life. Again, I want to appreciate our engineers in Radio Biafra. Today, we are listening to Radio Biafra from FM here in Aba, and it's very clear, but sometimes it will go off and later come back again. I believe they will keep on working on it until it remains stable. So, fellow Biafrans, let us keep our eyes on the ball. Let us no longer be distracted again. Let us not be distracted. Let us focus. The restoration of Biafra and the freedom of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is paramount to us. This is our best interest and the interest of Biafra land. So keep up the good work, Nwachineke. I'm using this opportunity to let you know that Radio Biafra is back in Aba, and we are listening to it. And we appreciate our leader for their good work. Our brother China Saworu, all of you are doing amazing work. Don't worry about those who are attacking you. They are blind. They can't see what Chukwuka is doing. Yesterday, many of them were ashamed because they witnessed what is happening. The next thing now is to release our leader. We have confirmed that our leader is alive and glittering, shining, because the glory of God, Chukwuka, is upon him, and he cannot be touched. They have taken our leader, but it's okay. It's good they are the one protecting him as well, because they know what will happen if any scratch come upon the life of Nnamdi Kanu. They know it. So let us continue with the pressure. I believe in no distant time, DOS will come up with a new plan. We won't give these people rest. We will never give them any breathing space. We must keep on mounting the pressure, whatever we can do. We will leave no stone unturned. We will keep on throwing every stone. And I pray that Chukwuka will continue to strengthen us. Nwachineke, CKO, Namgoziegi, Omadu. Although I didn't follow you up from the beginning, but I believe that we are winning this battle. God bless you, Nwachineke. Let me hold it for now.
Thank you very much. That's Onyedede. And keep on doing the good one you are doing over there. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Call on the other line.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mazi Dozie. Mazi Dozie, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Mazi, good morning.
Welcome. Can you hear me, Mazi Dozie? What is happening?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Continue.
Mazi, I can hear you.
Continue.
Yeah, after Nana from Jos.
Keka Jos today.
I'm a from Jos. Jos is okay. It's a water or Mazi. Mazi, I can't tell you Nwachineke na ni sunu niile. Mandi do say ani, mani sunu wa. I will go to wisdom konye runo. Iji we na am organize because Mazi at a point there is many people they are this year weak. Not even men after I came up onion dry in Kenya. But thank God for the wisdom of God. Who to organize it, my whole do this leadership of IPOB to this extent. Mazi, yesterday we always be Nwachineke to approve good word that Nwachineke cannot be any go separate one. Because the whole people, everybody, Mazi immediately from picture onion do yesterday. Come my man, the little money from that monetary evening. That is after Jubumu. After you go can now go Mazi. So I mean Nwachineke be any now wisdom on your uno, at the time and the head and your uno, do an after we are not organized. We are not like our people here in Meno, Mazi Nwachineke and Naha Jesus, Nwachineke and another can, and now you for more until the release onion dry Naha Kabiama. Mazi can get to the point. Here not you now because of those things you could in the morning consign our governors. Our governors na Southeast. That you need exactly what is happening. Hana Moma Apota they will hold down the salary of the workers. Higher alcohol until the 1 year, 2 years. But I put a like 6 months. Those people will be feeling as if those governors is doing a favor. Now they may favor, but they now say that the governor is doing well. Just like Plateau State, governor, those people don't Plateau when I want to they protest that the governor Baba Alat, and not for the governor Baba Alat that is paying salary. They be heading the man without knowing that it's the responsibility of the governor to pay salary. It's not it's not a job for it's a duty for him to pay to pay salary. But people now be afraid that now only on a salary and they go the whole thing. Even if you don't do any other work in the state, the state is paying salary that is okay for them. And that's because of that. I frustrate the people. I frustrate Nigerians. I frustrate our people because of this. I may not understand this time I want to Robert, they will be happy and forget about the the money. Just like any many state man, this man this Hope danger batara. Instead of why continue all man that about the wrong way. Instead of you to try and do work. Mass of the people. The rest of the for any soldiers and the military and now without even doing anything. Okay, look at what is going on now. Since on 20th of this month, helicopter na flying at the whole Imo State. Now bomb on them mob. Now bomb stop on them mother. Our people are crying. Look at you today, running up and down. You are not to bomb up and down. Mother, we're fighting war. Away fighting war. So even they go that and I will need to take action because if not be so, this young man, this old culture, you finish our people before you come down there because this is a mission and different in your year to go and finish these people. Because if I thought this man come with a good mission, you will not be doing this. You will know that he's wasting his people, killing our people. That this man is not having any change of mind. He's not doing anything rather than killing the people. Okay, he's not checking about the north. He never north. Or going at this north, they are not touching their people, or whatever they met their people, rather they protect them. Each time on actually anything wrong, they protect them. Don't touch my people, don't touch them. They always stand on their people, defend their people. But why our own is different? Why our people? Why our own is different, man? Oh yeah, nah, Joe. If I thought this man come to do work, what's not with the Buhari? We are with the Buhari, and they are not bringing any development in the Imo State. If I thought you are with the Buhari, you could have make Imo State International Airport so that our people will bring in goods from there. You ask Buhari to look at what our people want. We want Imo State to be international airport, international cargo airport, so that our people will be flying from there, bringing goods from China to this. But how can you be building a quota or building on this and they tell us because of your Buhari, because of your APC government? That's why you build a quota for your people. That is not proper. Our people need to be wise. Our people need to be wise. Our people need to know when these people are hitting them. It's not every year. After this boy, the first day you make campaign since 1960. This is exactly what I tell my father. Ask him, Papa, can we do wait to vote? You already 70-something years now. This is your vote to vote up to today. Can you hear the campaign? It's the same road. And up to today, the same thing I know. This is 2021. 21.
Let's take this call from Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi, you have been holding the line. Mazi Nnamdi, can you hear me? Mazi Nnamdi, can you hear me? Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clear. Nwachineke.
All right, thank you for holding the line. You have the mic.
Yeah, Mazi, we are obedient. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have taught us how to be resilient and also, have a nice, relax when the program is going. Thank you, my brother. How are you this morning? Hello, Mazi.
Akaz, are you with me? Continue.
Yes, Mazi, are you hearing me? Am I coming at you?
Loud and clear. Continue. You can see your
Mazi,
signal
I said,
here.
how are you this morning?
We bless the name of Elohim.
Okay, Nwachineke. Mazi, do you know why I asked this question? Is that because I'm fine. My heart was full of joy yesterday when I saw my great leader. Despite he was not released, but at least as I before I go to. My name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. And by the special grace of Elohim Chukwuka, I am the IPOB National PRO. Mazi, Elohim Chukwuka, bless you. Bless the work of your hands for all your good work you are doing to your people. Doing for your people. Every day you come online, keep on broadcasting, keep on educating our people. Even in this perilous time, in this hard time that the enemy came, the wolves came to destroy this wonderful, glorious work that Elohim have done through our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But God used all of us to say, no, our enemy can never ever win. I say, may his name alone, may the name of Elohim be glorified. My brother, yesterday, we will continue to do the needful. This time is now we begin the main journey. So please, I'm begging our people, let's not, because we saw our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu distract our attention. Yes, they have obeyed IPOB to bring our leader in court, and we have saw him. But now we begin to march forward. If before we put our gear in number 4, now we have to put it in number 5, because Anambra election is what they want to use to tie all down. We can't allow them to win. That election will not hold. If they want us to vote, they should go and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who will tell us what to do. As long as Biafra land is concerned, there will be no more election in Biafra land until our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says otherwise. Because this nonsense must stop. We cannot allow these criminals who have kept us in this situation we are in. We are suffering all over the world. After school, we run away, or we go and be driving keke. After graduate school everywhere, don't work. There is nothing. Those that, just as you said this morning, a governor will be owing workers for 3 years, and he will pay 6 months. You know, the workers will be jubilating. Hey, Okura 6 months. What happened with all the other years the workers have been in the office suffering? Here, this Australia that I am, before the month will run, coming to him 29th, you go to your bank. Your money is there already. They don't own once they can never own. It means the money not finished. They don't pay pay for the one you have done. But that place, only people they don't want to pay them. Useless people everywhere. They can't build roads. They can't give light. They can't build hospital. These people are criminals, and we have identified them. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he have made us to identify these people that they are our problem, and we will continue to deal with them. No going back. Exactly. Until these people realize that we are not joking here, my brother.
Exactly.
I want to thank you this morning, my brother.
Thank you.
I want to thank Biafrans all over the world. Most especially, please, my brother, I'm hanging up just 1 minute. Our brothers and sisters here in Austria, we want to thank them for coming out on 20th for our rally. They really make us proud. I say, may Chukwuka bless all of you. We continue to do the needful. Austrian family, please stay strong. Keep on doing the needful. March on. Radio Biafra is where we worship, and Biafra is our religion. Please, all of us go back on Radio Biafra. This is where we get authentic information. This is where we learn. This is where we worship. Please, I'm begging everybody. Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity. Let's go carry my blessing watching it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Caller on the other line, you have been waiting patiently. You have the mic now. Thank you for waiting.
Thank you, Nwachineke. One, I want to thank my fellow Biafrans, and I want to thank especially the DDoS and every person working hand in hand, most especially you guys, the broadcasters. My name remains Ogwevi Ezanata from Agule, the ancient land of the first people to live here on earth. I want to remind our people that we are in a very serious battle. The battle of survival. If they don't know, they should know that we are in a very serious battle of survival. Are you telling me now that, for instance, hello?
Brother, I'm with you. I just mute it so that noise cannot come from here.
Okay. So, are you telling me now that, for instance, that Kwankwaso or any former governors of the North will come to a court and the DSS will not allow the person to go inside?
High your voice.
Okay. I'm trying to let my fellow Biafrans understand this issue from this very critical point of view. If they will tell me, they can be able to tell me and to look it from this angle. If any governor, former governor from the North, will go to the court and the DSS will not allow the person to enter, the answer is cut to no. They see us as not part of Nigeria. That is the simple truth. And we are, no matter how, whoever you try to claim you are not part of Nigeria. They know that. One thing I'm advising them now is that the earlier the better. They should give us a date for referendum. At least it will do them a great honor. Now, or we will take it by force. We are done with pleading with anybody. As for Anambra election, there will never be anything called election in Anambra. In Omambala to say, not Anambra, Omambala State, because that is the right name. If they are referring to the river, there will never be anything called election there. If anyone comes out, I'm telling our people, on that very day, it's better for you to sit inside your house. I want them to write the result. We are not preventing the INEC from writing whatever junk they feel like from Abuja or wherever, and whoever they want to impose and declare the winner from Abuja. I know that the person will only live in Abuja to become the governor. And as for our people, they should know that the state of emergency they are afraid of is already being declared on us. It's only that it's not ready, it's not yet on paper. But in actual truth, we are in a state of emergency. We are already in a state of emergency, and the earlier for them now to realize this, the better. I'm not good in English because English is not my mother tongue. But I believe they will understand what I'm saying, the message I'm trying to pass here. They should get ready. Our able-bodied young men should get ready now, because if we fail now, there is no time to rise again. This is the time for Biafra to rise. If we are waiting for anyone to give us Biafra, if you are waiting, telling, give us Biafra, who do you think will give you Biafra? We have been clamoring for people to give us Biafra, for the UN to give us Biafra, for US to give us Biafra. From the year 1967 to date, if we are crying, if it's a sacrifice, I'm asking if the blood of 5-point-something million is not yet enough. If it's a matter of blood, is an issue of a survivor. If they don't rise up now to survive, I'm afraid, because these people are determined, they plan it, they will never give up. And they see us as the only stumbling block on their way to the Atlantic Ocean. If you, being an Igbo man, being a Biafran, thinking that God will come down from heaven to fight your war, let me tell you and let me remind you, God has never, if you are a good student of the Bible, God has never in any place called the Israelites go to war. It's the Israelites. It's only the Israelite that will go to God and tell him, this is our plight, and this is what we are passing through. We want to go to war. God will grant them mercy and the grace. If you are waiting for God, just as I was speaking to a brother of mine, a pastor this morning, he was telling me that we should allow God to do the fight. I told him, shut up there. I told you that God will do the fight for us. Israel is our role model in terms of Christianity and worshiping God, this modern new age. They produce all manner of assaulted rifle and weapons to confront the enemies. Why our own people, they are here fasting and shouting hallelujah from one corner of the end to the end, waiting for God to come and do the fighting for them. From now till tomorrow, if you pray and if you fast, God will never come down from heaven to fight for you. God will raise men. God will raise men like the men of old, Joshua, Caleb, and others. Just as we have the unknown government, the angels, fighting for us, why not give them your support? You are there blaming IPOB. I was going through Facebook.
Brother, just the round them up so that others can come in.
Okay. I saw a slave blaming IPOB for every rubbish happening in his father's compound. My point is that God will never come down from heaven. Every Igbo man, every Biafran, if you see yourself as a Biafran, rise up now and do your fight by yourself. Come November 6th, if they want, all of us will die together in our land. After all, Samson said it, let me die with my enemies. They should come with everything they have because there will never be any election in Oman State. So says the Most High. And so says the people of the land. If you want to come from Abuja and do election for us, come and do it. Let us.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You have made a point. Thank you, so that others can come in. Thank you. You have made a point. Thank you for that. And let's take the other caller. Desmond, can you hear me? Thank you for waiting patiently.
Yes, I can hear you, Nwachineke. Am I coming out well?
Loud and clear.
Nwachineke. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, IPOB family, members worldwide, and our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning from here. Chukwabem will continue to be with you, and you lead us to Biafra by His special grace, and even to eternity. Nwachineke, I want to thank you for your program this morning. You've really done well, and I would not say much because I just want to, as we all know how we used to do it from IPOB national body in Italy, through the signed by the national coordinator, is to call everybody for us to continue to support ASM because we are in a very critical time. But before I do that, I want to use this opportunity from the IPOB national body to thank everybody who joined us yesterday in our protest because yesterday protest was not easy matching, like I tell you. You see, we want to appreciate everybody, those that came and those that could not come but wanted to come due to one thing or the other because, in this country, coronavirus and other things now is making it very difficult, the green pass thing and all those things. So there are a lot of people who wanted to come yesterday, but due to one inconveniences of the other, they could not be there. But we thank those that were there, and we passed the message, and it was very, very clear. Nwachineke, you know what happened yesterday? Are you with me, Nwachineke?
Hello?
Yes, Nwachineke, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm listening. I moved so that noise will not come. Continue to flow. Okay.
You know what happened yesterday? I want to tell Biafra State. When we are saying Britain, people think we are just calling Britain. They say Britain is they have now come out. We have smoked them out. In our protest yesterday, it was a front-to-front confrontation between we and them. And the message was very, very clear. They first of all, they tried to censor us, to silence us. They tried to conspire with the Italian authorities to silence us. Then when they saw that they could not, because the pressure was too much, men were on ground and this thing, so they decided to come through other means, to say, okay, we'll come down there and we'll talk. And they say, when they came, they said they will not talk on camera. We said, okay, if you can't talk on camera, fine. So what do you have? And they start talking now. So what I'm trying to say is that our people will understand that British, we have smoked them out. They can no longer hide because we have. In fact, we've sent our message to the world, and the whole world is now looking at them to the extent that they can no longer hide. They had to come out. Tell you yesterday was very, very serious in Rome, Italy. But we thank Chukwakara because at the end we will always be victorious. They cannot win. You know, we've made it very clear to them that what we need is our freedom. We must take our freedom. And they were ashamed yesterday because the representative they sent to come and meet us, he was shamed yesterday. He was shamed yesterday. You know, I didn't show when I got to the office. I made people like you know. So he was shamed yesterday because it was. But what I'm trying to say is that our people must understand that British, they are no longer hiding. They have come out to show that they are our problem, our number one problem. They are the people using Fulani to do all these things. But I want our people to understand that there is need for us to prepare heavily. We must equip ESN because it is Agabambo. It is very, very important that our people understand this thing. Bringing our leader to the court yesterday is very good, but we want his unconditional release. Unconditional release. And anyway, we made it clear. They have to know that we are not joking. This is not time for them. So our people must stand up and support ESN. Despite all the voting that is happening, the people they are disgracing, the Igbo senators, the Igbo chiefs, the LTA former governors, they are the cause of it. I don't pity them, my brother. When I see them humiliated like that, I'm happy. So that they will know what we are facing. These people are the cause of our problem. When we are telling them, we will say so. One of them said yesterday that if you are somebody for the cause, oh, so you know, let them continue to humiliate them, and it will continue. But we are not joking. So Biafra Sanitally, please call this number and support ESN. It is very, very important. If you are not supporting ESN, you are not part of what we are doing. And this number is from IPOB National Body, signed by IPOB National Coordinator. IPOB National Coordinator, sorry, it's just only one, please. I'm sorry, just one coordinator. So the numbers are plus 39 35100 46055. I repeat, plus 39 35100460055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. The second is plus 39 3512 551274. I repeat, plus 39 3512 551274. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Any of the number you call will be directed on how to support ESN. Our land must be secured for our mothers to be able to go to the farm. All these aeroplanes hovering our land, dropping bomb on our houses, we don't like it. We have to bring them down. Let us tell our people, you are in your house. Somebody is coming to kill you. And you say it's government, it's government. These are terrorists. These are terrorists on air. We saw them putting them in custom, in navy, in the military, all of them. So it's not a hidden thing. So all these aeroplanes hovering around our Biafra region, dropping bombs, burning our people, killing our people. We had the one of his own, the woman that was trying to rescue her mother-in-law and 76-year-old woman. She was born and she died in that process. And many people were born to death. Are we going to keep on dying like this, saying we are doing this thing? Our people must come out to support ESN. They are not hiding. They are killing us openly. So why should we hide to defend ourselves? What is wrong with self-defense? It's our right. We have to live. We have to be alive. If we are dead, who is going to take care of our land for us? Who is going to take care of our family? They are killing us openly. So why are we hiding? We must come out and defend ourselves. And we have to support the people on ground to do it. It's very, very important.
Exactly.
They are killing us openly and we are saying that let us defend our land. It is very, very important.
Thank you,
so
brother.
Everybody, all Biafras in diaspora, must always join their hands so that we will defend our land, support ESN. And we thank the DOS. They are doing a wonderful work. And Chukwuemeka will continue to be with them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nwachineke, and God bless you from here. Today.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You have spoken very well. Let's take this caller. Caller, you have been calling. Your name and your location. Can you hear me? Caller on the line.
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi. Good morning from the zoo. My name is Kelechi.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. My name is Kelechi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear, Mazi Kelechi. You are welcome.
Thank you for your program, Mazi. Today is you see, there is an adage that says that you can't eat your cake and have it. Let me start from that. You see, this those who call themselves Igbo traditional rulers, this elite and the lawyers, judges, they have lost their respect in Nigeria. And they can never regain that respect again. Because if you watch some of them years back, when they were invited in some Nigerian radio station and TV station to talk about IPOB, you see how some of them will sit comfortably in the radio station and television and castigate IPOB and condemn us, and they ask Nigeria to send the army and police to come and kill us. But today, it's dawned on their eye that now there is no longer IPOB. It's not for every Igbo man, whether you're a traditional ruler, whether you're a truck pusher, you are in danger in Nigeria. Look at those traditional rulers that normally go to the north to bow down for Sultan Sokoto. Do you think that anybody can ever respect them in the zoo court? It is not done anywhere. That is why we have been telling them, keep your acts back home, stay in our land, and rule the people that they have putting under your control. No, but they want to go and get favor in Sokoto. Remember when John Modo went to kneel down to beg the Northerners for presidency? Can that man go to court or anywhere in the zoo and they will respect him? It is not possible. They have sold their respect in the zoo and they can never get it back. And that is why we are advising those who still have small respect with them to stay back home. Mazi, have you ever seen any Fulani, Yoruba, Hausa leaders that is living in Igbo land? It is not, you can't find it. But you see our traditional rulers, they are living here in Lagos. They are living there somewhere in Abuja. Some are living in Castena, but they are Igwe somewhere in our land. How do you think that those people will get respect? They can never get respect. And those lawyers that are complaining, you will complain till thy kingdom come. The only way, like you said, is for them to organize themselves and begin to go for court, asking for referendum, asking for constitutional amendment, for them to amend referendum into their stupid constitution to implement it. For them to, they can gossip from now to eternity, nobody listening to them. Mazda is number one. Number two, you see this election in Anambra, we are now sure that our leader is alive. The battle just begin now. And our people must make sure that we boycott anything called election in our land, starting from November 6th. It doesn't matter the pressure. Look at what Okwadike have not even entered court. He was in the court campaigning for Anambra election. I even thank God that he did not go inside. He is there campaigning for Anambra election, as if that is why he went there to see our leader. Was there saying Anambra must be peaceful election and Igbo man must rule Nigeria? Who wants Igbo man to rule Nigeria? We tell him that what we want is Igbo man presidency. What we want is Biafra, not Igbo man to rule Nigeria. And as long as we live, there is no Igbo man that will rule Nigeria. Onya mature Nigeria. In fact, he will get it hot from us. He went to the court instead of him to go for what they sent him for, and he's there. Igbo presidency and these people, they have lost our respect, because so with anyone you think that they have something upstairs, all of a sudden the person will begin to misbehave. You went to court to campaign for Igbo presidency, you went there to campaign for Anambra election. I don't know whether these elders, for all the white beard on there, did they have a son? Did they have a daughter? Can't you see what and their people are going through back home? He's talking about Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency is going to overnight change Nigeria and make Nigeria to be like paradise. They will not allow anything called election in Anambra State. It will not going to happen until our leader is released, and they will begin to make sure that all the Igbo politicians living in Igbo land, all of them should head to Abuja. Any day our leader come back, they will start coming back. If they did not release our leader, all of them should live in Abuja, or anyone who catch them, we cut off their head. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. You are so funny. Thank you. I really agree with you. Mazi Samuel Okoronkwo, hold the line. You must hold the line. Call on the other line. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, shalom.
Oh, the powerful man of God.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. The program today is a kind of marathon anyway. You're doing a wonderful job. What I want to say is that when we start to re-echo or recycle what the politicians are saying that is contrary to this very struggle, we are giving them an accolade. Those very things they are saying is irrelevant, and I don't see any need for us to come on air kind of re-echoing them, because when you re-echo them right now, it brings what they call contradictions, you know? It brings a kind of contradictions, and it will give a room for unnecessary arguments that will bring distractions. So I think we should, most of the times, if they set such a certain thing, that is their own prerogative. We don't need to set them, because we don't have the same mindset. We don't have the same kind of way of believing. When they say those things, we don't need to echo them, because we don't care. Because those people are not interested in anything that concerns us. All they are interested in is 2023 elections, manipulation, stealing, killing, and using their children's blood for sacrifice. So we don't need them in any of our platform. Just like exactly what happened yesterday. I don't have anything to add on it towards the elder that has just sold themselves, because if Chiwetalago could have a kind of apprehended enough people, nobody said a word. What happens to Okwadike and the lawyers yesterday is expected. So we don't need to cry, because these people have sold their conscience, their rights, their dignities has been a kind of sold out. When Esau sold his birthright, there was no recognition. Even Benjamin as well did not receive any blessings. So if these people are coming up to say something, it's irrelevant. Then another one is that when people come on air and they start to issue an order of threat, or a kind of if this thing did not happen, I will do this, I will do that. Oh God, you better shut your mouth and start putting it into actions. Bragging like a mad dog that has no plan cannot help you, cannot make a headway. If you know what you want to do, this time around, go on the ground and do it. Boko Haram don't tell you when they will attack. Bandits don't even tell you when they will attack. Likewise, all the kidnappers, they don't tell you when they will attack. Coming on every time you do this, you do that, and the people that are saying it don't have any action. They don't even have any plan. They don't have guns. They don't have any arsenal. They don't have power. They don't have anything to offer. They come here and they say they will do this, and some people, gullible people, will believe that maybe this man, this brother that is saying these things, have a machineries. They don't have anything. People that have machineries don't talk. They say the silence is best answer to the fool. So finally, my brother, what I want to say again is that, like those of them that are sharing some voice note last week that has gone viral, that our leader has been hijacked, India, stuff, and Israel, stuff like that. I want to ask them, and those of them that are sharing such a thing, because this thing that I said that has been happening right now, that people are bringing in, gives room for an argument, and it gives room for people to come up with irrelevant issues. And when you share such a thing, you are selling and sharing your data, and they are making money with your data. So I want to ask that very person that shared that very voice, where was him yesterday? Can he come out on air again to kind of bring out a voice that will clarify what he has said last time concerning our leader? People should be very, very careful. And those of them that are selling it, and people that are sharing it, and those of them that are making use of it. It's not everything you see on social media you will share. Please, don't share to me. If you try to share to me next time, I will block you. So thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you very much, the powerful man of God. You know, even the man of God that said that they have confirmed it. I don't know whether you heard that one. That one said they have confirmed it is in Israel. You know, that kind of people will be praying for their own prophecy to fulfill. Those ones will be praying for, they are not knowing that they are being used. All these things that are happening in IPOB were engineered by DSS. Most of us don't know. They don't come direct. If they want to attack you, you will not see them coming down. Just like Satan. If Satan wants to attack you now, Satan will dress like a very fine man Bible says he disguises himself as angel of light. Then you will be listening to him. That is how they work. They will concoct all those things and they throw it inside through another means, even to the hand. Then you will buy it. These are the things we try to let our people know. Thank you very much, powerful man of God, for that. And let's take this caller from our brother. You have been waiting, Mazi, Samuel Okonkwo. Samuel Okonkwo, can you hear me? I believe it is a jet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you very well. Powerful man of God. Nwachineke. Thank you so much. My name is Samuel Hiro Okonkwo from Aguleri. I want to say that bringing our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court is just a strategy. You understand? For Buhari and Igbo politicians, the only card they played there is to bring down the tension of those who are sitting down at home voluntarily, because they know that our people, they think that our people, what our people need is to believe, to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alive. They don't know that our demand is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release. They don't know that our demand is for us to get our referendum for Biafra. They don't know that we are determined in that way. All this while they were telling you they were holding caucus meeting, caucus this, caucus that. They were thinking of the card to play. They did not, that caucus meeting is not to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is what to do for you to have faith in them again, not to free, because they know what's the free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell us, anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell us to do, we will do. And if he fails to tell us what to do, we tell him to declare Biafra for us. So they know or they understand that. And the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why they put it on 10, is because his freedom lies on what happens on 6th. If we are able to disrupt them from holding that election on 6th, they will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on 10th of August. But if we fail to stop them from making that election, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be jailed, because it's a kangaroo court. That is how Nigeria functions. And why? Let me tell us this thing, because there is a psychological warfare going on in our land. Hope Uzodinma recruited some youth, gave them guns, and you come on air and tell you, please surrender your arms. Those people that he gave guns will go and surrender. If you genuinely have your own, you will think that others are afraid, you will go and surrender your own. Is what Hope Uzodinma is doing, because there is no sensible person in Imo State that will go and surrender his arms. When you are killed, Hope Uzodinma does not even care about you. It's only when the military is killed. If you surrender your arm, means you are leaving your neck for Hope Uzodinma to cut off. So all these things is a psychological game that they are playing. They are the ones that give those guns to those people and told them to go and surrender it. They will be trooping it to go and surrender. You will think that it is normal human beings that are surrendering. You don't know it is to disarm you that is innocently keeping your own arms. These things are the things our people have to untangle. Because all these people now, that when they attack, there is any attack in our land by the DSS, you will see that they will kill people. But tomorrow, the same attack will be repeated. And all those people who are accusing IPOB of carrying out the attacks, are the ones to be blamed for the attacks carried out in our land. Because when they accuse IPOB innocently, they are embodying those killing our people and burning down our places, because they are daft, they are stupid. And no matter how much they accuse IPOB, it cannot stop the attack, because they are accusing the wrong people. Anybody you see accusing IPOB of any attack in Biafra land, the person is the one that is instigating the attack and making the people who attacked our people to get away with it. What our people should do now is to act. I want to ask them, what should we advise the DOS to do next in this particular act? Don't come to admonish the DOS, because if you cannot do what they are doing, you encourage them. Ask them, what shall we do? I'm asking you now, what shall the DOS do? You don't condemn, because all of us have problems. All you have to do is you come and give us solution. Instead of you to be attacking DOS and abusing people, you go on social media, you begin to accuse. All of you, I have noticed that many of you are accusing IPOB leadership. Even if you see that the evidence is glaring that they did not do anything, you will manufacture another pattern to defend your previous stance, because that is the brain of Igbo man that makes him to be a conk saboteur in whatever thing they do. Once they become a saboteur, they become 100%. I want our people to understand that all that glitters is not gold. once they turn against us, you know that the zoo have paid 30 billion naira to disorganize IPOB. One Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there, and that money is still up for taking. Anybody that accuses DOS of anything, ask them how much were you paid by the zoo to destabilize what they are doing. When they tell you that there is this evil in IPOB, there is that evil in IPOB, the person did not mention a name. You are among that person that is that IPOB, the person is accusing of. And I want you to search your conscience and know how to listen to someone and understand where they are going for, because they are fighting you indirectly. Because what they care, they don't care about whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free or not. What they care is for what they said, for it to be what people listen to. That is why they are making the mistakes and they are making, and they can never succeed, because we are in this battle to get our freedom. Thank you so much, Mazi. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Okonkwo. You're always on point. Thank you very much. Let's take this caller. Caller, you are live on air, your name and your location.
Hello, Mazi. Good morning, sir.
Welcome, my dear brother.
I am calling from Czech Republic.
Welcome.
I am the national coordinator in Czech. Please, there is something I'm hearing about. They are talking on social media or whatever, that they want to negotiate. What are they trying to negotiate for? What about the people that have died? How are they going to bring them back? There is nothing like negotiation. All we want is Biafra. All we want is Biafra, and there's no going back. And some people are saying Biafra will come, Biafra will come. I think that is a wrong statement, because Biafra is here already. We have Biafra already. I pray to Chukwuka to be guiding our Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I pray for his family. I pray for all Biafrans. By the grace of Chukwuka, we always celebrate, and the celebration is going to be soon. Nwachineke, keep on doing your good work. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much for that wonderful one, all the way from Czech Republic. All right, caller on the other line, you have the mic. Caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nwachineke, I can hear you, sir.
You are welcome. You have the mic. Just straight to the point.
Okay. Good evening over here. I'm Chisom Ejike by name. I to let our the world Chisom Ejike by name. I want to let to know that the AGF.
Brother.
Our leader. The AGF that are adding 7 count charge. I want to let him know that he's a pedophile. 61 years old man.
Chisom, your line is not good. Your line is coming and cutting. Your line is coming and cutting. Your line is coming and cutting. I don't know why. Call on the other line. Can you talk just in the next 1 minute? I want to round off the program.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, my dear brother. Just straight to the point. Time is no more on my side. Let's bring it to an end.
Okay. Nwachineke. Chineke na God will bless you all. God will bless all of you for the great work you people are doing and for the wonderful thing that you people are doing. And I thank God for the life of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or Hamadike one of Biafra land. I say because on the work we say na after anyenwa na nwere onye ọzọ ga-adị ka anyenwa mana kịta nwa mụ nwa na-ekwu na after Mazi onwere onye ọzọ dị ka Mazi na Biafra. So I thank God for what happened yesterday, because even because of this thing yesterday because of that I'm not in Biafra land, I'm in Mauritius here, but because of that and by special grace of God they bring him to court that yesterday. And today I'm very, very happy. I was filled with joy that yesterday, with joy, with so much joy. But it's not enough. The next thing we need is for them to release him, because he done nothing. Okay, now I want to ask a question. the people in the report who are in a court is the president of so-called president of Nigeria. Where is he yesterday? Did he come to court yesterday? They should have brought him to court, at least for him to answer for himself also. But he did not come to tell you that man is not existing. That man is not existing. So I don't know when people can have sense and do the right thing they're supposed to do. Yesterday, if I know about that came to court that yesterday, talking trash with that useless mouth of his. That disgrace they gave him yesterday is just the beginning of the disgrace they will have. And again, I was hearing what you said in this morning about that chief. What is his name again? I forgot his name. That man that was the barrister was lamenting that a whole chief, they sit him outside. Even yesterday, I saw the video. I saw when the man was lamenting. I said that I was very angry that yesterday. I said, why are they showing this man here? Why this man is lamenting here? That is good, at least, because even right there, he was still talking about election. That they should do after they should just allow people. They should go and do election. They should throw their vote. That Nigeria will be. I was so angry yesterday. I was like, what is this man talking? Look at the elders, the so-called Igbo, they call themselves. But here they are talking rubbish. I said that what happened to him yesterday is just the beginning. That is good that it happened to them. Even that barrister that is talking that trash, that he's shouting. I don't know the reason why they allowed that man to come and shout that he was shouting over them. You understand? But one thing that I know is that I'm very happy yesterday. I'm very happy. I'm so happy because for Nigerian government to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, they are not doing us anything.
I want to go.
They are doing themselves. They do themselves the favor to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. So there is nothing else to say. But I'm so happy yesterday.
Exactly.
Mazi, God bless you and bless DOS and bless everybody that is genuinely fighting for this our freedom. God will bless us all in Jesus' name. Thank you
very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Hamadike, one of Biafra land. We'll bring this program to an end because our dear brother have to take over from his own angle. And as we wrap it up with a word of prayer, Father, we thank you for everything. We say, hallowed be thy name. Bless our leader, protect him, bless ESN, strengthen them. My Lord and my God, Abba Father, bless Biafrans all over the world and strengthen them. Jehovah Jireh, Lord God, bless our land. Father, bless our land and let our land return back to the real owner, which is Biafrans, to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. This we pray and believe that you have answered us as we make this prayer in the mighty name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible says, if a man's way pleases the Lord, he makes his enemy at peace with him. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. Shalom.
IPOB, IPOB, IPOB. Yes, so I don't come again. No election in Biafra land, whether they like it or not. Makonye to election, Onabuba Hausa, Tampe, Biafra nine. No election, we say no election. White people nine. Ano merenti. Epurezi no melano. We say no election. No election. Ọ̀pọ̀ wọn tẹ tó bá ń kíá. Ọ̀bùnà jọ wá. Sọ̀kú ẹni kwuru n'ọnụ. Nana ndị Sudi na-agba aghara. Nigeria nọrọ n'ọgba aghara. Anyị chọrọ nke anyị. No referendum. No referendum. No election in all Biafra land. Maka onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ọsọ unu bụ be anyị, unu bụzi anyị no election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ekwuru mere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Sampe gwa ntị ka m gwa unu ọkwa maka na onye isi anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siri onye atụ na vootu ka ndị so niile ji na-agba gharaghara. Ndị ọha na eze ndị Igbo ndị okenye alụrụ ala ha wee fụ eziokwu ha ga-ekwu a na-egbudi ya iru na maka ego ndị su ndị ọchịchị anyị bụ ndị asị lekotewa anyị wee gara anyị wee na-egbu ka ọkụkọ maka na anyị na-ekpere Chukwu okike abịa ma ihe mma bụ na onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ekwuru mere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ọkwa si n'ọsọ tụba nwata ọ naba be ya maka na udene ka nke ọbụla ọgwụ. Gee ntị ka m gwa unu ọrụrụ anyị na ndị Awụsa ọ dabarozi ma ncha. Ndị Igbo gee ntị ka m gwa unu ifunugo onye Awụsa lụrụ ụlọ n'Enugwu, ifunugo onye Awụsa lụrụ ụlọ n'Aba, ifunugo onye Awụsa lụrụ ụlọ na Anambra, mana ndị Igbo na-alụ ụlọ na Sokoto, mana ndị Igbo na-alụ ụlọ na Abuja. Natanụ ka anyị dozie ebe anyị maka na nke mụ bụ nke mụ, maka na nke mụ bụ nke mụ. Onye ọsọ tụbalụ ya na-ababe ya ka anyị dozie ebe anyị. Anyị na ndị Awụsa bụrụ okwu, ndị na-enwe ọgụ n'igbu mmadụ anyị na ha bụrụ okwu. Maka onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Asị m onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ekwuru mere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. Ekwuru mere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ise. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ naba ugwu Awụsa. The triple IE.